Yeah, thank you. Got my name right. Usually they just call me Joey the Wop because it's easier to say and it's less offensive. So you're all youngsters, all the people on this stage. I'm going to be 63 this year. No, wait. People ask me if I'm going to have a party. I say no. There's nothing to celebrate. It's a countdown at this point in my life. So in my almost 63 years of life, I've had a lot of weird shit happen. One of the things that's happened, I've never heard it happen to anybody else. I'm just going to ask, has anybody ever gotten a titty whipping? No? And I'm not talking about like a little motorboat between the tits, you know, I'm talking about a full frontal assault with a pair of boxing glove titties. So my family owned a diner in Wildwood, New Jersey, and my mother pissed off the head cook. And I said, if this guy doesn't come in tomorrow, I'm going to have to do his job and my job. So I follow him into a strip club. So he's in there, he's having a little lap dance, and I'm talking to him, just please come back to work. So the woman comes up to me, the stripper comes up to me, she says, I don't want any of that, I'm just here to talk to this guy about work. She says, I think you need a titty whipping. The next thing I know, these big, massive things were in my face. And then the next thing I remember, I'm sitting on the bumper of the ambulance, and they're going over the injuries. Dislocated jaw, broken nose, and they couldn't find my glasses. So that report was not fun to read to my wife. Man assaulted by tits. So when I was a little kid, my mother didn't think I knew my name. So she bought me this stupid shirt that said, hello, my name is Joseph John. Now, when I think back on that, I realized she was serving me up to the pedophiles on a silver platter with that shirt. So I wear this stupid shirt to school one day. This weird guy in the van, as I'm walking home, said, hey, Joseph John, why don't you get in the van? I've got candy. Hey, Joseph John, why don't you get in the van? I've got a puppy. I didn't know who he was talking to. My mother was right. I didn't know my fucking name. I don't know if you noticed with the mic cord, I have this nervous little tick. It's just a nervous little tick, but what's weird is when I work venues with cordless mics, I still have the tick. So I worked a venue the other night that had a cordless mic, and a woman came up to me after my set. She said, I have to ask you, were you jerking off while you were up on stage? And I said no, and I told her about the tick, and we laughed. And then I smiled at her and thanked her for thinking that my dick was that big. I learned a new term the other week, hot box. Does anybody know what that means? You get locked in a room full of pot smoke, you get a contact high. I never was high before. I was playing this venue and everybody was smoking pot inside. I don't know what happened to me. I got in my car the next day. I saw these empty White Castle boxes. I don't remember going to White Castle, and I thought about it. I don't remember driving home. So I went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by myself, and I was getting bored sitting around the pool, so I did a little sightseeing. So I came across this town called Wilton Manors. Has anybody heard of Wilton Manors? Second gayest town in America. Now, I'm not gay, but, you know, I was curious. So I went into a gay bar, had a drink, minding my own business, and this guy comes up to me, right in my face. He says, how much? How much what? How much hair do you have under that shirt? I've never been asked this question before. So I figured it was just easier to just show. So I lifted up my shirt. Right? And he starts petting my chest hair. And I'm thinking, all right, I'll be your little Italian chia pet for a while. Maybe I'll get a free drink. I said, but not below the equator, I'm not gay. And he gets right into my face. And he says, sweetie, if you ever want to switch teams, you give me a call. I'd love to be your teacher. And he gave me his number, which I still have. If I ever go back down to Florida and I want my chest petted, I'll give him a call. All right, I think I have time for one more quick story. It's a cute story. It was the first time I ever had sex with a prostitute. It was 1978, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I was 17 years old. Resorts International just opened up. You had to be 18 to gamble, so I had a fake ID and a $10 bill. I hit on a slot machine for $500. I looked at that money and said, I'm going to go have sex with a prostitute. So I go out to Pacific Avenue, and I find a woman who, I'm pretty sure by the way she's dressed, as a prostitute. And I asked her, "Miss, are you a prostitute?" And she said, "Are you the police?" I said, "No, I'm just a 17-year-old kid who'd like to have his first sexual experience with a prostitute." She said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Well, how much does it cost?" "Well, how much do you have?" "I have $500. Well, I said, "I usually charge more than that, but you're cute. I'll give you a blowjob. Are you good with a blowjob?" I said, "Sure." She said, "Show me the money." I show her the money. Has me follow her into this building that says hotel, but it looks more like what I think a crack house would look like. She gives the front desk clerk some money. He sets an 8 timer for 10 minutes. We start going up the steps. I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to ask my mother to take me to the doctor for a penicillin shot tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. So we get into the room, give her the money. She says, "Sit down, take your dick out." Okay, that's what I'm there for. So she puts a rubber in her mouth, starts putting the rubber on my dick with her mouth. Halfway down, I'm done. I quit. She said, "Oh, sweetie, that's too bad." I said, No, keep going. I'm young. I have stamina. I can just keep going." She said, "Oh, no. It's one and done. Easy come, easy go." I said, "I still have 5 minutes on the 8 timer. Come on." She said, "No, that's it." So she leaves. I clean myself up. And as I leave this place, I came up with 3 valuable life lessons I'd like to share with you. First, never tell a prostitute that it's your first time with a prostitute. Second, never tell a prostitute how much money you have. And third, guys, this is most important, always negotiate that second shot on goal, because you're going to want to come again. Thank you. I'm Joe Scrocca. Give it up for Joe Scrocca. Exiting the stage left there.